Morning. Today I am taking the topic geolite method, which is used for the softening of water. How can we convert hard water into soft water? So I am writing here how it can be converted hard water into soft water. So first of all, we have to know what is the hardness of water. Hardness of water is the soap consuming capacity of a water sample. These are two types. The one is the temporary hardness. This is due to the presence of carbonates, bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. And the other one is permanent hardness. Permanent hardness is due to the presence of chloride, sulfate, and nitrates of calcium and magnesium. So what is this process? This process is it can convert hard water into soft water. So first of all, what are the geolites? Geolite is made up of two Greek words. It means xene plus lithos, which means boiling stone. As in the old time, the many peoples are used the fitkari for softening of water. It is known as a boiling stone. And what is the chemical structure of the geolite is Na2 Al2O3 X SiO2 and YH2O, where X is equal to 2 to 10 it may be, and Y is equal to 2 to 6. What is the purpose of it? What is the purpose of geolite? Geolite is also known as a permuted method. What is a permuted method? It is responsible, or we can say it is a capable of exchanging its sodium ion with calcium and magnesium ions, which are producing hardness. So what is the geolite? Geolite, it means, what is a geolite method? It is capable of exchanging reversibly its sodium ion with calcium and magnesium ions, which are producing hardness. So what is the how it can be converted hard water into soft water? See, geolites are two types. The one is natural geolites and other one is the synthetic geolite. This is the natural and synthetic. So natural geolites are porous and durable, and the synthetic geolites are having higher exchange capacity per unit weight. So the formula is Na2O Al2O3 X SiO2 and YH2O. So the whole formula is this hydrated sodium aluminum silicate, in which we are supposing all these structures are represented as a jet. So what is a jet? Jet is also insoluble in insoluble framework. So what are hardnesses due to the presence of carbonates, bicarbonates, chloride, sulfate, nitrates of calcium and magnesium. So what is this theory? See, if this hard water entry from this side, and this is the hard water, and here we are taking Na2Z. So this instrument is also pressure type and also gravity type. So now if we are taking CaHCO3 ka whole twice and it is reacted with sodium geolite Na2Z. So calcium is a insoluble part. Bicarbonate is also soluble part. Sodium is also, everybody knows, soluble part, and Z is also insoluble part. So soluble part come with along. See, calcium, zeolite, both are insoluble, and we are getting 2NaHCO3. So this is the hard water and this is the soft water. So all the hard water come this side and it reacted with the sodium zeolite, and all the insoluble part remains here, and from this side software water will clean out. So what is the process in which we are seeing? It is reacted with sodium zeolite, insoluble part, this one, it is known as a calcium zeolite. It is calcium zeolite. So all the insoluble part remains here. Again, I am taking one more example. If this is permanent hardness, MgSO4 plus Na2Z, so it will convert it into magnesium zeolite plus Na2SO4. So this is also sodium salt, this is also sodium salt. So this is the process. One time all the zeolites are sodium zeolites exhausted. So what happens in this structure? We are seeing there is one more thing is attached, which is a brine solution. See here, brine solution is also here. This is the brine solution. Once after some time zeolites gets exhausted, if it exhausted, all the sodium zeolites are converted into calcium zeolites, then it ceases to soften the water. ये रोक देता है पानी को, फिर soft में change नहीं करता. As well as all the zeolites are exhausted, we will take the sodium chloride solution. It is also known as brine solution. So brine solution we are taking. So if all the calcium zeolites are here, so if we are reacting calcium zeolite with 2NaCl, we will get Na2Z again and CaCl2. This process is also known as regeneration. Once all the zeolites are exhausted, so we are using brine solution, which is sodium chloride. This calcium zeolite is here, so it is reacted with the sodium chloride and it will convert it into sodium zeolite. Again, you can soften the water from this sodium zeolite. So this is very important process. The very important thing is this, कि it removes both type of hardness, temporary as well as permanent hardness. So what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages for this process? The advantage of this process is it removes both types of hardness, temporary as well as permanent hardness. Permanent hardness. And the second point, this equipment is very compact. Third, occupying very less space. That's why it's occupying very less space. Or we can also say it requires less time. There is no formations of scales and sludge. See one more very good example. If there is a water system, anywhere there is in your kitchen water system, you can put it there and you can give, there is no cost of pumping. So this is very good advantage, there is no cost of pumping. Wherever the पानी की supply is, अगर पानी की supply आपके किचन में है वहीं पर equipment को आप रख दो, क्योंकि छोटा सा है, compact है, आप काम करना शुरू कर देगा. But what are the disadvantages is this? It removes only calcium and magnesium. So it can remove only calcium and magnesium, और it बहुत ज्यादा आपको इसमें क्या मिलता है, it will give you sodium salt. You will get sodium salt. If there is a much turbidity, अगर बहुत turbidity है या पानी बहुत ज्यादा hard है, so it cannot remove this hardness. अगर very good, very high turbidity, तो it cannot remove the turbidity. The fourth one is corrosion will take place. अगर instrument में just because of many times sodium bicarbonate is formed, so after decomposition you will get CO2, and when the CO2 evolves, it means much corrosion will take place. So this is the zeolite method, which is very important. See, this is the, again I am explaining, this is the hard water. Hard water means temporary as well as permanent. All the carbonates, bicarbonates of calcium, magnesium are here, and this is the hard water. This is a zeolite. यहाँ पर zeolite है. When this react with this, you will, all the insoluble part remains here, but soluble part goes out. यहाँ से चला जाएगा. Once after some time the zeolite bed gets exhausted, so we will take the sodium chloride solution, NaCl solution, and it react with the calcium zeolite, and if this react with the calcium zeolite, we will get again sodium zeolite and calcium chloride. So this is very important topic, zeolite, and it is very good because it removes the hardness, both type of hardness, temporary as well as permanent. Thank you very much.